excellent artists. Today we're going to take our birch tree paper with the snow that we've made the last two art times, and we're going to finish it by adding a cardinal. And we're going to do that by using a circle and cutting it into fractions and then adding a few extra details. So what you need is your paper from the last time, some more paper, scissors, glue, and your crayons. All right, let's get started. So I've got my paper here from the last two art times where we made birch trees and some snowflakes. Today I am going to make the cardinal, and the way I do that is I simply traced a circle. I happen to have a small lid left over from something that I traced, and I did this on red paper. If you're at home and you don't have a red paper, you can take a white piece of paper and just color it red. It will work wonderfully. You can do that with a marker or a crayon, whatever suits you best. So I'm going to take whichever kind of red paper you have. I'm going to take and I'm going to cut out my circle that I've traced. Remember, the bigger your circle is, the bigger your cardinal will be. So it depends on the size of paper that you're making that you will want to do this. Now, believe it or not, this is pretty much making the entire cardinal for this. I like to call this a fraction cardinal because we're going to split this circle up in a certain way and it will make our cardinal. I'm going to first fold my paper in half. We're going to use half of the circle. And if it helps you to draw the line first, after folding, you can do that. I'm going to cut half of my circle, and this will become the body for my cardinal. The other half, I'm going to split again, and I'm going to split it in half. So I'm going to fold, so this is no longer a half a circle. I'm going to split this half in half, which means 1/4. And I'm going to cut. Remember, you can draw the line if that helps. So now I've got two pieces like this. Believe it or not, this is going to be the wing for my cardinal, so I'm going to save this one, put it over here. Okay, and this last piece, I'm going to split this one in half again, and if it helps to fold it, then fold it again. If you can do that without folding, that's fine. I'm going to cut this in half. So you can imagine we've actually, this is one full circle right now. If I were to put all my pieces back together, this is half, 1/4, and if you split 1/4 in half, you'll have 1/8. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this, I'm going to save these pieces. I'm going to take a black crayon. You could use a marker if you have that, or a colored pencil. I'm going to make a white eye. This is going to be the eye. Cardinals have black feathers by their beak, by their face. So I'm going to color this in. Sometimes they call it a mask because it does look like they're wearing a mask. So you can use your black to color that in. So either a black marker or a black crayon. Save this. Now this was my wing, the 1/4 piece. I'm going to draw some feathers, and I just do that by drawing some lines like this. That looks great. And you're saying this looks nothing like a cardinal yet. I know. This one right here, I'm going to draw some more lines. This is going to be my tail feathers. I'm going to put this back here. And this piece right here is going to be the crest at the top of the cardinal's head. So they have this kind of feathers that are pointy at the top of a cardinal's head. So I'm just going to put some more lines to show those are feathers. Now, the neat thing about this, I don't have a beak though, right? You're thinking. So you can put, the nice thing is you can kind of arrange this. If you want the wing going down, you can. If you want it going more up, you can. That is a choice that I'm going to let you make. We do need to have a beak on here. That's the one thing I couldn't do with my red circle. So I am going to give you another, if you're at school, I'll give you another piece of paper that you can use to make, it doesn't even need to be this big. And I'm just simply going to cut out a triangle. Not a very big one. And then I have my cardinal. And the neat thing is you can position it in different ways. So I'm going to take my pieces, save those, scoot them off to the side, get my big one over here. And I am going to glue my pieces on. But before I do that, I have to decide where I want my cardinal to be. Sometimes I'd like to make it look like the cardinal's been sitting on a branch. Oh, but that's going to fall off. So maybe I'll stick the cardinal up here. Put the wing here, the tail here. Oh, but I don't want to cover up my branch completely. So maybe I'll move my feather. Oh, there we go. I like this look. Now, it depends where you want those to go. Make sure you get it where you want it and then start gluing your pieces. I don't know if you can see that, but I've put it right on top of this branch. So I always start with the body first. Just kind of move your pieces a little bit off to the side. I don't want to lose track of them. Get plenty of glue on there. And put that on. I'm going to do the head next, the crest at the top of the cardinal. I don't want to lose my beak, so I think I'll do that next. Such a small piece, it would be easy to lose. Do the tail. And then I can think about how I want my wing to be. I could have it up. Ooh, I kind of like that look. Or I could have it down. That's also very nice. Maybe in between. Partially up and partially down. You get to decide in your picture. I love it. Okay, so now that you have your cardinal on here, this is complete. So if you're at home, definitely send me a picture on Seesaw. And if you are able to, send me a picture, show me a picture on Artsonia. That way it will stay in your portfolio for many years to come. All right, boys and girls, I hope you've had fun making your cardinal with me today. And I hope you've enjoyed making this whole picture. All right, have a great day. See you next time. Bye.